Good morning. How you doing? So today I'm going to talk about confidence, and it's in the Thinking into Results program. Do you see how messy my book is? Do you see how much I've been studying? It's falling apart, but there's such good material in here. I just keep reading it over and over and over again and realize that I know nothing. Because it's not just about the knowledge actually that you have here. It's what are you doing with it? Are you using it every day? Do you believe you're this, but then you act like that? Like, that's praxis. And if you don't have your beliefs and behaviors aligned, then that's why you don't get aligned results. That's why you don't get what you want, because you believe this to be true, but yet you act like this. So say, or if I've worked with people in relationships and they say, but I love him. And then the next thing you're criticizing him. Well, that's not love. So your beliefs are all skewed, yeah? So what you believe up here and what you believe in here are two different things. So this article I thought was really good. It's all about confidence. For many people, if the word confidence is given any thought, it is looked upon as a personality trait. You either have it or you don't have it. You're either born with it or without it. In reality, confidence is a mental state you can develop if you're prepared to pay the price. Having confidence will free you to go where your heart leads you. Confidence gives you strength with style. Oh, I love that. Strength with style. It generates a non-physical aura that captures the conscious attention of everyone in your presence. Confidence sets up a vibration that causes others to trust your ability. So, like, one of the things that I knew whenever, because I was an Irish dancer when I was younger, and when you Irish dance, your shoulders are back and you walk like that. And because I'd Irish danced from such a young age, is that I was more or less actually thought that I had more confidence than what I had, but it was just my stature. It was how I walked and how I talked, because that's what you had to do. And elocution lessons helped as well. So it just looks like you've got so much more confidence because you stand tall. Now, what do you do when you walk into a room? Do you sneak in and sort of be apologetic, or do you just walk in? But you see, for me, it was normal to walk in tall because that's just the way my body was. But and it's really funny, whenever we were at a wedding in Dubai, and it was so funny, they put some Irish music on, and the Irish family, yes, we all jumped up to attention, shoulders back, and started Irish dancing, but you could see the shoulders go right back. So just even if you're feeling lacking in confidence, at least do the behaviors of somebody confident. And people, you start to believe it yourself. Your body will start to actually feel it. So stand tall, and proud, rather than meek and mild like this. You don't have to be in your ego. Just stand tall and feel comfortable in yourself. So when you're confident, you know that you know. You possess an awareness of a powerful truth. You are one with the infinite. You know that when you're in tune with the unseen power, that every molecule of your being, you will always solve whatever problem you might be facing. If you doubt yourself, if you doubt your ability, if you feel you're not able to do the job or solve your problems, the advice in this article will not matter. That's the critical question. How do you develop confidence? Permit us to suggest you've already got the confidence. Confidence is knowing. It's an inner certainty, and absolutely nothing can change it. I know I can. Confidence is knowledge. If you were going, this is the big bit that I got here. So ultimately, confidence is knowledge. If you were going to parachute out of a plane, you would most certainly want to have a lot of confidence in the parachute. So the more you know about the parachute and its construction, the more your confidence would increase or decrease. Your confidence in the parachute is largely determined by your knowledge of the parachute. So turn that around to yourself. The confidence in you is going to be determined by you knowing who you are. And that's what this whole Thinking into Results program is all about, is you knowing who you are. Like, you think you know who you are, but you go, well, who are you? And you say, well, I'm Sheena Cantor. But I'm not Sheena Cantor. I'm not my name. I'm not my body. I'm not even, because I'm aware of it, so I can't be it. I'm not my thoughts because I'm aware of them, so I'm not my thoughts. I'm not my emotions because I'm aware of them. I am life itself in a body. Yeah? Do you get it? Like when you really truly understand who you are, then when you come from that place of knowing who you are, that you are life itself, then that itself gives you confidence because you're just a massive energy and you're full of power. You're the same stuff that this shake is made of. You're the same stuff that the planet is made of. You're the same stuff that my glasses is made of. We're energy. We're literally light energy. It's a real, if you've never heard of that idea before, go study it in science. Literally, it's just amazing. But if we could really truly realize that we are life itself, and life itself is wanting fuller expression and expansion. But what do we tend to do when we think we are our personalities? We shrink. So if you realize who you are, the dictionary defines confidence as a feeling or consciousness of one's powers. Wow. Contrary to popular belief, your confidence has very little, if anything, to do with your intellect. And you see, that's where I got more qualifications because I thought that would make me more confident, but it didn't. It just gives you a piece of paper. I mean, that's what a qualification does. It just gives you a piece of paper at the end of it, you know? So, and you think you've got confidence then, but it's the application of who you are and how you feel about yourself. What else did it say here? Pure raw self-confidence is what permits you to move ahead in life. It's given 3 things to do to help with confidence. So the first one is check your self-image. You know, confidence is an inside job. You are a creative distributor of a life-giving force. Think about that. Dwell on it. Remember that what you put out always comes back. When you build a picture of your dream, see yourself as a service-oriented, happy, healthy, prosperous individual. So what is your inner self-image? You've got an image that you give for everybody outside, but what's the inner one that's driving? And you will never outperform your self-image. Please let me tell you that. You can have an absolute amazing, abundant mindset, but when that inner self-image, you just look at your results, that's where your self-image is, and you cannot outperform that. But it can be changed. Oh, your dream is spirit in an organized form. Oh, I love that. Mind and body cannot be separated, therefore it must move into physical form and through you. See the willingness of spirit working within you, to and through you. Your level of confidence is going to be in the direct ratio of your awareness to your oneness with spirit, the ever-present, all-knowing, all-powerful, life-giving force. Do you get that? Your level of confidence is going to be in direct ratio to your awareness of your oneness with spirit. Wow. Anyway, the second step is to check your strengths and weaknesses. So I can help you do that. I've got literally, you spend an hour with me and you understand what your strengths are. But we also understand that your top 5 strengths can also be your top 5 weaknesses. And you get to know your paradigms that way, because if you overplay them or underplay them, you're going to feel frustration, lack, doubt, lack of confidence. But when you come from your strengths, but here's the thing, you don't even know your strengths. I mean, you really don't. When you do a questionnaire that I would give you, wow, that opens up everything and it answers from your subconscious. It takes you about 45 minutes to do the test, and I help literally shift you. First of all, you don't realize how amazing you are and how amazing you've been thinking all your life. Really, really does shift you. I love doing that work because it's so fast and so quick. And the third step is to train your mind to see in all people what they do not see in themselves. Begin to treat every person you come into contact with as the most important person in the world. Look at them with a new awareness. See every person as an expression of spirit, which is always perfect. Refuse to permit another person to influence how you see and treat them. So that's the thing. So somebody will go, oh, I'm not very good at that. So then you think, well, they're not very good at that. No. See their greatness. Have you ever read the Celestine Prophecy? So the Celestine Prophecies, my goodness, those were books that I started my journey off on. And it was about when you really see what's behind somebody, that everybody is ultimately good. Everybody is ultimately good. It's just this story on the outside. Like it's like the sky. We know that this blue sky is there, but right now it's completely covered with clouds and nice dark clouds at that. But I know the sun's there and I know the sky's blue behind it. Can you see that in a person? Because if you can't see that in other people, let me tell you, you're not seeing it in yourself. So actually, if you start practice, if you can't see it in yourself, or you think you are good, but then you're criticizing other people, you're doing it to yourself. Yeah. So your belief and behaviors. So I think I'm a really good person, but then I'm going to criticize somebody else. That's not praxis. That's going against it. Yeah. And it's going against the laws of the universe as well. So you need to believe that you're awesome. But I do believe I'm awesome, Sheena. I do believe I'm really good. It's them. Boom, right there again. It's not them. They're a reflection of what's going on inside of you. So start to see somebody's goodness. Then you can start to see your own goodness. Or start to see your own goodness and then you can see other people's. But I promise you, if you're criticizing other people, you're actually criticizing yourself. Might be a big one to take on board because you've got somebody in your mind now that you don't like. Well, boom, deal with it. Figure it out. There's something going on inside you that you don't want to see. That's all I'm saying. And if you're having an argument with me now and going, no, Sheena, that's a load of rubbish, that just shows you how awesome your programming is to tie you down and hold you in place so you cannot see outside your box. When you can start to be honest with yourself about what's really going on inside you, and that's what the work of Thinking into Results does. It did for me. It completely showed me what was going on inside me that I would never have seen before, even after my strengths were done. This work goes so deep. You have no idea. Listen, if your results are not what you want, something's going on inside. Let me tell you that. So, the really beautiful part in this third step is the good you find in others is a reflection of the good you find in yourself. So if you're struggling to find the good you find in yourself, go find it in others because that's in you too. Yeah? So there were the 3 steps. So check your self-image, come from your strengths, and look for the good in other people. That's how you will build your confidence. So there you go. Have an awesome day today, and I've put my link up there. Join me on the webinar, and yeah, there's a free gift at the end of the webinar, and who knows, maybe you could have your strengths done as well. I don't know, it's up to you. See ya, have a good day.